let's continue our lesson now. By solving this beam examples in shear. So sabi natin kanina yung concept ay kuha muna tayo ng shear strength by the concrete, divided by the concrete, and this is BC. So i-apply muna natin para dahan-dahan lang. I-apply muna natin yung mga formulas na ito paano natin ginagamit. So by this example, okay, malalaman natin yun. So a rectangular beam has a width of 250 and an effective depth of 500. Determine the maximum factor shear that the beam section can square it. Okay? Determine the maximum factor shear. So, ibig sabihin, yung VU ang tinutukoy natin dito. Okay? That the beam should square it. So, we have FMC 21 Pascal. So, paano natin kukunin yung sagot? So, well, yung ating VU, okay, galing sa point na ano ba yun? VU is equal to reduction Vn, diba? Titignan mo. So, ibig sabihin that is VU, Vn is equal to Vc plus Vs. So, the maximum VU that we could get, diba? From the concept of. So, ibig sabihin, yung Vc natin, not mentioned dun sa problem kung simplified or detailed, diba? So, ibig sabihin, simplified yung gagamitin natin dito. Pero yung V is, okay, yung sabi niya dito kasi maximum. So, ibig sabihin, ang gagamitin mong Vs ay yung maximum, which is this one. Okay? So, Vs max. So, actually, ito na yung formula nun. Okay? So, if you could rewrite that. So, problem number 1. Okay? Problem number 1 is, kailangan daw natin yung VU, which is, alam mo yon na equal to reduction, Vn. So, yung Vn is equal to Vc plus Vs. So, yan. So, ngayon, dapat yung Vc natin is simplified. Okay, kasi hindi naman na-mention. That is 0.17 square root of F prime C BD lambda BD squared. Okay, so if you could substitute, okay, square root of 21, lambda is 1, and then our BW now ay 250, and then D is 500. Okay, so dapat maisip natin agad yun. Okay, so that is how many? 0.17 square root of 21 times 250 plus times 5. Yung 1 na yun, okay, hindi ko na sinama ng 1. So, we have 97.378. Kinikilo Newton na rin natin, diretso. Okay? May BC na tayo, using simplified. Okay, unless sinabing detailed, ano po. So, VS, dahil maximum yung ginagawa natin, maximum factor shear. So, our VS should be the max. And that is 0.67 square root of F prime C lambda BD double B. Kung kukwentahin natin yan, diretso ka na. Papalitan mo lang ito ng 0.67. Diba? 0.67. So, that is 383. 0.791 kilonewtons. So, yun ang ilalagay natin sa formula. VU. Ang reduction factor ay 0.75. So, dapat merong reduction factor kasi factor ang ginagawa natin. So, BC is 97.38 plus 383.7. So, BU should be equal to concept learning to. So, ibig sabihin, pwedeng ma-modify yung problem. Pwedeng kukuha ka muna ng effective depth. Doon lang naman yun, ano? So, dire-direct kasi dito para ma-apply na natin kagad yung point. So, we have 360.87. Pag gagamitin mo yung concept ng maximum shear or maximum strength ng shear steel. Okay? So, BS max. So, yan yung pwedeng kayang dalihin mo na force. Okay? How about number 2? Okay, so number 2, dito naman, gagamitin lang natin yung mga VC lang. Okay, kasi dito pinapa-solve lang sa atin yung provided data. Using simplified muna. Okay? Using simplified. So, ang rectangular beam has a width of, okay, overall depth nyo yung binigay dito. Concrete cover is 60. So, from the center of the bar. So, kung pagkalagay natin SRB to. Ngayon, use 10 mm vertical stirrups, FYT 275, F prime C 21, and FY is 345. Okay ba yung FYT? F1. So, letter A, if the beam is subjected to shear and flexure alone, or flexure only. Ibig sabihin yan, wala tayong axial. Amen. Okay? So, if the beam is subjected to shear and flexure only, wala tayong axial. So, ang gagamitin natin formula, no axial. So, without axial tayo. Ito. Okay? So, simplified daw, di ba? So, ito lang. Simple nga. Okay? Simply. Yan. So, 0.17 lambda is square root of, ilagay na natin yung square root ng 21. Okay. FRMC 21, FYT 275, FY 345. Okay. So, we have 21. Tapos yung B natin is 280. Ngayon, we have overall depth. So, dapat kung overall depth yung 600, kunin natin muna yung effective depth. So, ang effective depth is, i-minus lang natin yung 60. So, 600 minus 60. Kasi from the center of the bars na siya. So, yun lang. 540. So, dapat kasi, considering na, alam mo yung concept ng ano, ibig sabihin, from the centroid of the bakal. Okay? So, di yan. Okay? Ngayon, kung ang binigay sa atin ay yung ganito, maraming ganito, kukunin mo pa rin yung centroid ng mga to. Okay? Hanapin mo yung centroid. O, di yun yung D. Alam nyo na to. Okay? So, anyway, sinabi naman na dyan, from the centroid of the bars. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng 60 na nga yun. Okay? From the centroid of the bars. So, as a whole na siya. So, 540. VC is equal to 0.17 lambda square root of 21, then 280, then 580. We have 117.79 kilonewtons. While we have here letter B. This is letter A, no? Then letter B na tayo. Sabi naman, if the beam is subjected to axial compressive force. So, paano yun? Okay, axial compressive force. Simplified, tapos may axial. Okay? So, anong gagamitin natin? Simplified, pero may axial na. With axial, tapos simplified. So, ito pong VC is equal to 0.70 1 plus NU over 14 kg. Okay, lambda, square root of F prime C B T. So, substitute 0.17 1 plus negative. Okay? Ay, sorry, positive pala. Positive kasi compression. So, NU, ang given NU ay 80,000. All over 14. Okay, tingnan niyo po yung problem. 80,000 po yung ating compressive force friction. So, we have here 280 multiplied by overall depth, 600. Kaya may binigay na overall depth. Then, lambda is 1. Okay, lambda is 1. Then, F prime C, 21. Then, D, 280. And D, 5. So, meron tayo. Dapat ang sagot natin, 121. Okay. So, 0.17 square root, 1 plus 80,000 all over 280 times 600. Nakalimutan natin yung 14. Tapos, square root of 21. May 1 na yan and then 280 times 540. Ayan. So 121.797 kilonewtons. So that is letter B. And letter C, kapag naman daw subjected ito for axial tension, axial pa rin, pero simplified. So ang gagamitin natin, ito. Okay? So yung axial tension. Significant for axial tension. So BC is equal to 0.17. Direct ako na po. 1 plus. Okay? 1 plus NU. So negative NU. Negative 80,000. Ganyan mo siya i-apply. And then 3.5. We have 280. Then 600. And then 1. Square root of 21. Then 280. And then 540. So we have BC. Okay? So papalitan ko lang ito na negative. Tapos ito, papalitan ko lang ng 3.5. We have 101.765. Okay? 101.765 kilonewtons. Okay? So, sa pansin nyo dito, we have our fixed values for VC. And yan yung pwede nyo gamitin sa pag-design. Simplified yan. Okay? So, meron naman tayong limited. So, along the way, may example sa inyo paggamit naman ng VU. So, let's try another example. Eto, tumawag ko. Pero bago natin yan sagutan, sagutan muna natin, tignan muna natin yung steps natin sa pag-redesign ng ating Siri.
Let's go!